Ed here with the Digital Digest, and today I wanted to share a quick public service announcement about the availability of the Asus Zephyrus G15, because this machine goes in and out of stock almost instantaneously, at least daily, and I know a lot of you are on the hunt for the best gaming laptop that money can buy. Now, at $1,850 US, this is not an inexpensive machine, but still incredibly good for the money. I own it. It is my daily driver. I'm running a benchmark right now, some Time Spy. You'll see the result at the end. And for those of you that need a refresh on the specifications, I'll get there in a second. I am including a link to Best Buy. It is an affiliate link. If you choose to purchase it, it will cost you nothing and help support the channel. So it's a win-win. And I'm trying to get this content up as quickly as possible for all of you that are, again, trying to get the best gaming laptop you possibly can here in 2021. There are a lot of options. You can see I've got the Legion 5 Pro on the right, the Omen 15 to the left, and then behind this, I actually have the Legion 7 sitting back there. All fantastic machines, but which one is your favorite? Well, that's a matter of personal preference. But when it comes to this machine, again, we've got a 15.6-inch display, 2560 by 1440, 165 hertz refresh rate, 16 by 9 aspect ratio. You know, it's not the brightest display, but I think it matches the 3070 GPU in here perfectly. And you've got to remember the form factor on this. This is a thin and light gaming laptop. Granted, the 3070 maxes out at a TDP of about 100 watts, but the performance is excellent for a gaming laptop that weighs a little over 4 pounds. We've got 16 gigs of RAM stock, 8 of which is soldered. I have upgraded that to 40 gigs with a 32 gig DIMM. The CPU, of course, is an AMD Ryzen 9, and it's a fantastic processor. So for those of you wondering whether or not the CPU-GPU combo is a good one, it absolutely is. Now, this isn't my best benchmark result ever. Generally, this thing comes in at around, I would say, and I just see the brightness got cranked all the way up. Generally, this thing comes in at around 94, 9500. So it varies from test to test. This is in the turbo mode. So again, if you're after this form factor, if you like the fact that it's thin and light, has a best-in-class keyboard, RGB backlighting, granted it's not per key, and a really nice trackpad, touchpad. It is large. This is a skin, by the way, for anyone that is wondering. This does not come stock. What you see in the Best Buy link in the description is exactly what you will get. If you're interested in the skins, this is a custom skin from M2 Skins. A little bit of the pet fur there laid into it between the cat and the dog. But overall, again, this machine is hard to beat. It's a little bit of gaming beast and almost Ultrabook-esque in terms of battery life, because I can get around 8 hours of battery life, minimal, almost no backlight bleed on this panel. So quality control, suspect back at launch, but I think things are pretty smoothed out, and reviews reflect it. Most people that buy this machine are happy with it, and trust me, I see a lot of laptops, gaming laptops, and this was the one that I went with, and for good reason. And I'm still happy with it to this day. Great CPU, GPU combo, and basically the perfect display. Of course, one of the nice new things that you have access to now in the market are, the 16-inch 1600p panels, like in the Legion 5 Pro and the Legion 7. Those are great displays. They are 16 by 10 aspect ratios. But again, availability and retail pricing is what this is all about. And this machine being available now is really what's important. And generally speaking, back at launch, this was $1,750 US. That's what I got it at. I think it was $1,800, but I got a price match through Best Buy. That's another reason to go through Best Buy. Pretty good return period, especially if you're elite, whatever they call it. You'll have 45 days to figure out whether or not this is right for you. Just going over the I/O, the quick charger, its dedicated power brick. A little over an hour, you get a full charge on this thing. All the I/O on this side, HDMI, Ethernet, Type A, 2 Type-C ports, great throughput on these, nearly Thunderbolt speed. Of course, these aren't Thunderbolt because this is an AMD laptop, but also DisplayPort out, headphone, microphone combo jack, ventilation all around. Of course, you've got the LEDs for charging, notifications, all of that stuff right there. And then on the other side, a micro SD card slot, which I absolutely love, always a preference of mine, and another Type A port, and let's not forget that Kingston lock. So that is, or Kensington I meant, did I say Kingston? So that's it. Easy to upgrade. I've done videos on that already, so if you're interested in seeing those, take a look. But I highly recommend this machine. I own it. I think it is the best blend overall of portability, functionality, and pricing. And right now, you can pick one up, which is more important because while it's great to be able to share all of these laptops with you, if you can't get them, you know, that makes things a little bit tricky, doesn't it? It's not vaporware, but still, it's really tough to find these things in stock. So I'm getting this video up as quickly as possible. If you want a G15, this is the time to get it. Also, alternatively, you can go with the Intel flavor, the M16, which does have the 16-inch display like the Lenovo Legion products, but that has a 3060, but it does benefit from having Intel's 11th gen CPUs, which means it also has support for Gen 4 PCIe NVMe SSDs, which means faster read and write speeds for the two slots that are in here and on, on the M16, because you do have two slots. There, the RAM is soldered as well. You do have Thunderbolt connectivity. I believe that's also in stock. I'll include a link for that too. Any questions or comments, feel free to post them, hit that like button. And as usual, please feel free to subscribe and please stay safe. Later.